Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Our first major update for Black Ops 7 and Warzone in 2026 is of course going to be Season 1 Reloaded, aka the mid-season update for Season 1. And today I wanted to go through and break down everything we currently know and everything we currently have confirmed for the Season 1 Reloaded update. As I just mentioned, this is the first update of the new year. As of right now, we don't have any confirmed date directly from Call of Duty or Activision themselves. They haven't put a date alongside any of the content they've teased or confirmed so far, but considering we know the end date in early February because of the Battle Pass countdown timer, the mid-season has to be the first or second week of January, and considering the devs are out on holiday break and New Year's break still for part of that first week, it seems like most likely, considering Thursdays are update days, it's not going to be launching on January 1st. No one will be in office there, so January 8th is likely that target date for Season 1 Reloaded, and that probably means we'll start to see marketing for that happen around the 5th or the 6th at the start of the week to preview some blogs, some trailers, maybe some surprise details of what else to expect in general in the Season 1 Reloaded update. But already we do have several new things confirmed across Endgame, multiplayer, zombies, Warzone, and then global content as well, thanks to previous reveals and previous blogs from Call of Duty. So I will have timestamps for each of the individual sections here if you're looking to jump to just the zombies info, just the Warzone or the global info, whatever the case is here. As we do detail all the updates though, if you guys enjoy the video, you find the information helpful, do me a favor, drop a like. It really does help grow the channel, and share the video around. And if you're new here, you want to make sure you're always in the know for everything going on in COD, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. First up though, for Season 1 Reloaded, Endgame is getting some pretty interesting updates. The first thing we've got here is a brand new world event. Obviously we've had a couple going on recently with like the Colossus of Avalon, Toxic Tyrant, things like that. Next up here we've got Wraith Wing. There's no images or anything associated with this, but we do have a description. They say the challenges in Endgame intensify as the season progresses. This is recommended as a combat rating of 45 or higher. In the mid-season update, keep your eyes to the sky in search of a VTOL manifested by fear in the Wraith Wing world event. This advanced guild aircraft appears to be have cloning capabilities with very lethal consequences, as this squadron seems hellbent on eliminating as many operators as it can. Disable it, fire at the exposed aircraft, and down that bird. In addition, expect a fourth world event to truly test your skills. They don't detail what that fourth world event is, but it'll be happening shortly after the mid-season update, you know, maybe in week 6, 7, 8, somewhere along that mark. We also have a new skill set coming. The Phantom skill set's going to be coming with the mid-season with a couple of unique abilities here. They say strike unseen and vanish fast, slip past danger, lands critical blows from the shadows. So this is going to have ambush, which crit hits from behind on unaware enemies deal more damage. Fast melee, pretty self-explanatory there. Trap avoidance, so traps and mines take longer to detect you. Silent movement, quiets movement and reduces enemy detection distance. Elusive target reduces accuracy of enemies shooting at you. And then decoy, taking significant damage, deploys decoys as an echo unit that distracts enemies there. So it could be an interesting skill track and skill tree to fill out. Next up, shifting over to multiplayer, we've got a couple of updates here coming at mid-season launch and beyond, including a few new maps. We've got Yakai, which is going to be a 6v6 and a 2v2 map. This is going to be a small-sized map. So if you like the hectic, chaotic pacing there, this might be a map you enjoy in general. We also have the return of Meltdown, a Black Ops 2 icon. This is a medium-sized map, and it'll be fun to revisit Meltdown here after all these years. Then we also have Fringe returning as well. We just had this in Black Ops 6, but now we've got wall jumping. I'm really curious to see if this map plays a little bit smoother. I thought it played decent in BO6, but I think it'll play even better with the Black Ops 7 movement, quite frankly. And then we also have a couple of new modes coming to multiplayer as well, including Takeover. They say take what's yours in this highly playable dynamic objective mode. 2 teams of 6 fight over 3 neutral territories, earning a point for each zone that they control. The highest score at the end of the game wins. When all 3 of the zones are captured, there's a slight cooldown before all 3 territories move to the next set of locations within the map. This is kind of like Breakthrough, quite frankly, from Battlefield, so that'll be kind of interesting to see play out. Another interesting element of the mid-season update is the fact that we're going to see a partial carry forward update introduced, where a bunch of Black Ops 6 loadout content is coming to Black Ops 7. This largely relates to equipment here. So they say the following items from Black Ops 6 are going to be coming to Black Ops 7 with Season 1 Reloaded, including the shock charge, the impact grenade, the thermo grenade, the morphine injector field upgrade, the tac insert field upgrade, the Archangel launcher score streak, the combat bow, the death machine, the dreadnought, the grim reaper, the SAM turret, the strategic bomber, the war machine as well. Now, why they're doing half of this Black Ops 6 carryover, I'm not sure, but that content is going to be fully available in Black Ops 7 now. And then shifting over to zombies for the next bit of updates here. Zombies for the mid-season is a little bit weird, quite frankly, because as far as new content goes, there's really not much. Most of the content for Season 1 really was based around launch, obviously with Astra Malorum and everything going on there. In fact, the only confirmed update for zombies so far with the mid-season update is, again, a Black Ops 6 carry forward update in which the shock charge, the impact grenade, the thermo grenade, the war machine, the grim reaper, the death machine, and the combat bow will all be coming to Black Ops 7 zombies as well. So things we had available during Black Ops 6 will then be available there. Beyond that, they don't really detail any content or gameplay updates. We'll probably get more details on zombies updates though once we start to see some reloaded marketing in early 2026. Warzone again is kind of in a weird spot for the mid-season update because we don't have many confirmed content updates. Most of what we're going to be seeing in Warzone for content ultimately is some of the shared global content that we'll get to here in just a moment. We do know that obviously we are going to continue to see the weekend updates happen throughout the remainder of the season though, so every weekend there'll be some kind of new LTM going live. This is of course something we haven't had during the holidays, but they will be returning once the devs are back in office. And the next one we have due is Ultra Fast Resurgence, but they said details on this would be shared at a later date. I think the name is kind of self-explanatory. You probably just respawn faster on your resurgence would be my guess. Like maybe it's a 10-second timer. It's basically just purely TDM at this point if that's what the LTM is going to be, but we'll get full details on that later. Then the Reloaded blogs will likely detail some of the other LTMs that we'll be getting throughout the remaining weeks of Season 1 once we have that marketing. We then shift over to the global content, updates that will be available across multiplayer, zombies, Warzone, even a little bit of endgame as well. First up here is something I think could be pretty cool, the Fallout crossover. This was teased and confirmed from Call of Duty a few days back. It seems like we're going to be getting actual operators from the show now with Lucy and the Ghoul and whatnot, so this could be kind of an interesting crossover. I feel like this one does kind of fit in the Black Ops theme way more than, you know, Beavis and Butthead or Nicki Minaj or these other crossovers that we've had in the past. So this one not as crazy, maybe does have some roots in Call of Duty here, especially because, you know, they carry around guns, they get into action in the actual show, right? Beyond that, we do have a couple of new weapons dropping throughout mid-season as well. The Hawker HX Sniper is going to be an event reward here, so we'll have a new sniper coming. This one is a bolt action sniper. Black Ops 2 veterans may recognize this powerful sniper rifle, a bolt action that deals heavy damage with a high one-hit potential against unarmed enemies. And then we also end up having the Stormwolf 45 coming in season, and this again is going to be an event reward option here. This is a full auto SMG, very low recoil and good headshot damage, but it has lower handling, mobility, and range. So that one could be kind of interesting there. We also, right at the mid-season update, are going to gain access to the mid-season mark for the weekly challenges. Obviously, there are two different camo rewards available. One, if you go through and complete 5 out of 9 weeks for the camo challenges, and the one if you do all 9 weeks of the different challenges there. So if you're looking to get that animated like sharks camo, you can go through and start earning that, presumably with the mid-season update here, depending on how many weekly challenges you've completed throughout the various weeks so far. It is kind of weird though. It just doesn't seem like there's a ton happening for content in Season 1 Reloaded yet. Maybe they're saving a lot of these surprise announcements for some of the official marketing in the few days prior to the update going out, or maybe it's just going to be an update focused around gameplay adjustments and polishing things across all the modes here. Obviously, time is going to tell once we get any new details on the update itself. COD reveals anything or announces anything. I'll be keeping you guys up to date with that need to know info, so be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button as well. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.